Hi, my name's Cherie Donohue, and I'm going to show you two different Christmas crafts. One is a cookie cutter takeaway goodie bag, and one is a salt dough Christmas ornament. So the first craft that we're going to do is a fun craft to give away as a gift, and it's very simple. You're going to buy a cookie cutter, and they're very inexpensive at craft stores, different shapes that you like. They can be Christmas shapes like a gingerbread man, or they don't have to be, it could be a teddy bear. And you're going to take that shape, lay it down on a piece of heavier tag board, trace it with a pencil, and then cut it out. After you've cut that tag board out, you're going to tape it to the back of your cookie cutter. Then you can fill the cookie cutter with any kind of goodies. In this cookie cutter, I filled it with red and green jelly beans. You could fill it with M&Ms, you could fill it with Red Hots, peanuts, anything that you want to give away as a little treat. Then you can have a clear goodie bag that you can also purchase at the craft store. Tie that up with a festive ribbon. And then I like to add a recipe with this so that people who receive the gift can make something with their cookie cutter. You can put down a shortbread, a sugar cookie, a gingerbread recipe. One of your favorite recipes is fun to give away, so they can use that cookie cutter later. The second craft that I want to share with you is a salt dough ornament. These are really fun to make. They turn out very cute. Kids love to roll out dough and cut cookies, and this is basically what you're doing with this ornament. You're going to make salt dough using 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of salt. You're going to combine the flour and the salt in a large bowl and add ½ cup of water slowly to that mixture and stir it with a wooden spoon. That's it to make the salt dough. And then once that forms a dough in the bowl, you can take it out, put it on a little bit of floured board, roll the dough out about 1/4 of an inch to ½ an inch thick, and cut it with your favorite cookie cutters. In this case, we used a star. Then you're going to microwave your shapes that you've cut out in the microwave on a plate for 20 to 30 seconds till it's pretty firm. Let it dry overnight, and then the next day you can paint these using various colored acrylic paints. You could paint it a solid color. You could let your kids paint faces on it if you're using a gingerbread man or a teddy bear. And then at the very end, after the paint has dried, you can cover this with a spray glue or spray enamel over it, or you can use Mod Podge and paint that over, and it gives a glossy effect. When you do this, you can hot glue gun on a ribbon, or if you want to put a hole through the dough ornament before you cook it in the microwave, before it gets hard in the microwave, you can poke a hole through to have a place for your ribbon. Tie it with a ribbon, even a little bell, and it ends up being a really cute ornament. So I'm Cherie Donohue, and those are two Christmas crafts that you can easily make at home.